Welcome everyone to the first podcast of Raptormania's Eye On Raptors here on YouTube. I'm santoscalavera here bringing you the first ever episode podcast introduction slash episode one. Call what you will. Um, what a great win from last night's game against the Phoenix Suns. That was an amazing win at home. I think we have more luck at home than playing away. Scotty Barnes on a new level, absolute level, just on fire, and just this is his team. Also, this is also Pascal Siakam's team. It could be both, but anyways, both of them played really well. Puddle played amazing defense. I mean, the team is definitely playing a lot more better than in the in-season tournament. I mean, we won one game, but we lost four others and stuff. I mean, it didn't really feel like that the team itself was actually putting much effort into winning or winning this trophy or winning the money. So yeah, a bit of a hard loss for us in the in-season tournament. But you know what? Who needs this stupid in-season trophy? Who needs the money? It's silly to me. Like players are not focusing on the trophy; they're going to be focusing on money. On like as Shaquille O'Neal would say on NBA TNT. If you can look at it for my reaction and comments on TikTok. But yeah, it's all about the money. It's not about the trophy. The trophy looks really hideous, to be honest. So, I mean, in players themselves, not just from Toronto Raptors, but from other teams, they are saying that they hate the in-season tournament. They really don't care about it. They hate the rules. They're very confused about it. Um, and yeah, if this much kind of like if this like much attraction goes for the in-season tournament, it's going to be a short-lived in-season tournament. So other sports analysts are saying that it's here to stay. I'm saying that I can't see it. I cannot see it staying here if players aren't liking it, or they're just not going to be caring about it. So whoever wins this trophy in Vegas, I mean, good for them, but it's not. It's going to be useless in time. It really is. So it's going to be pointless. I mean, if the Pacers win, good on them. They win their first trophy ever. It's not the actual NBA trophy. It's the in-season trophy. It's going to be useless to them. I'm just saying that right now. So yeah. But anyways, back to Raptors. I mean, this is a weird team that I definitely would say. I mean, we are a very kind of weird team where we're good, we're good, we're good, and then we're bad, we're bad, we're bad, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're bad. It goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I think that's kind of like us. I mean, unlike the Maple Leafs. Um, So basically, it's just like that. There's always a beginning. There's always a struggle at beginnings. So we're just like having that kind of like scenario sort of thing where we struggle, and then as the days and months go by, we become more better and better and better, and the outcome of it and the reward results are just it's surprising. You got always expect the unexpected, as I would always say. So I mean, we may be playing terrible, but we could be playing pretty good later on. We could be fooling the other NBA teams, saying, "Oh, these guys suck and stuff." Whoa. I mean, then it comes next year, like not it's still in the season, but next year, as as the description says, we become more better, way more better than people would have thought we would. Whether or not we may have changes, whether if Zach Levine or DeMar DeRozan comes to Raptors, um, I mean, DeMar DeRozan coming back to Raptors would be awesome. It may not be. I mean, he is getting old, but he still can shoot. He still can do layups. He's still got some left in the tank. Zach Levine, however, very young still, really good on points, and he was amazing when we played against the Chicago Bulls in the in-season tournament. The only game we won. But yeah, I mean, anything. I mean, either way is good. But the other kind of outcome is, what's going to happen to Pascal Siakam if the Spicy Pete era is coming to an end sooner than we thought, or is this going to be an extended contract where he's like, I mean, he's always said before that he wants to stay in Toronto. He loves this city. He loves this team. Um, so yeah, I mean, he's like one of the members from the 2019 roster. I mean, he started here in 2016, but he won his first championship in 2019 alongside with OG Ananobi. So I mean, yeah, I mean, he maybe he wants to kind of stay here just because he likes it, but also because he wants to win another championship. I mean, we all want to win another championship. The first one was nice. What a celebration it was. It's been too long now. Now it's time to get a new one. So yeah, I mean, basically, so I think it's just all eyes are on the coach, the CEO, Messi, seeing what happens. Obviously, he's going to make the right choice, but there have been many people have been doubting or kind of criticizing Messi because they're saying he's not doing his job or he has to go and stuff. Listen, let me kind of describe it for you. If he goes, then who's going to run Toronto? Who's going to run the Toronto Raptors? Like, do we really want to end up like the Vancouver Grizzlies where there's no one who will buy the Raptors because it's too expensive or whatnot? I mean, we don't want to end up like that. I mean, speaking of Vancouver Grizzlies, I mean, I really do hope that they come back to the NBA brings back the NBA. Sorry, the NBA brings back to Vancouver, or Vancouver gets the NBA back. Put it in those kind of scenario ways. Um, because yeah, it was good to have two Canadian teams. I mean, we both were playing really bad in the '90s. But as I said, beginners struggle, and look what happened in years and later. We won a trophy, something that no one thought we would ever do or be impossible to do. Nothing's impossible. So yeah, big shout out to Vancouver. Hopefully you get the NBA back, and hopefully you get the name back too. I'm going to be very confused. I'm going to be very curious on what the name's going to be. I mean, given Memphis Grizzlies are playing terrible this year. So I mean, if they kind of move state, or if they kind of like have a new nickname, maybe Memphis Coyotes or something. I don't know. That would be better than just Grizzlies because there's literally no Grizzlies in Memphis. It's a silly name. No disrespect. Anyways, but back to Raptors. I mean, Raptors really good performance. I can't wait to see more from Scotty Barnes, from Dennis Schroeder, and also from McDaniels. McDaniels has been playing amazing. Otto Porter. I'm really impressed with his freeze. I mean, he's a really good help to us. He also, I mean, I think pretty sure for all you NBA super fans out there and sports analysts like me, um, doesn't he look a lot like Wilt Chamberlain? You come on, you gotta kind of like not be lying. He does look so much like Wilt Chamberlain. It looks like we have Wilt Chamberlain, like a very young teenage Wilt Chamberlain on our team, which is quite cool. Even though he's not related to Wilt Chamberlain, I don't think. But my God, he can be his twin or his brother. That's the scary lookalike. Um, Anyways, I think that wraps it up for this first introduction slash episode for Eye on Raptors. So thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, follow, etc. Do whatever you like to get the news going. And episode 2 will be back up after tomorrow's game against the Knicks. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and see you guys next time on Eye on Raptors. Keep an eye on things.